What's up, guys? This is Nap Hive Wrestling. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell, give me a good old thumbs up. And I'm here to talk to you about this year's Survivor Series, one of the best Survivor Series I ever seen. It hit me on an emotional level. It was farewell to this man, farewell to the Undertaker, and I'm gonna get you right into it. The first match was the 5-on-5 Raw versus SmackDown. It started off really good. Kevin Owens for SmackDown came in really hot, hitting a bunch of stunners on everybody. But the sad case of it was most of the team on SmackDown all got eliminated by Raw. And then it came down to Jey Uso by himself, and he started dishing out super kick after super kick after super kick, but it wasn't looking his way. And then he went and he tried to hit a frog, his version of the frog splash. Keith Lee catches him and hits him with the spirit bomb. 1, 2, 3. He's out of there. So that was it for him on that one. And we saw Raw go up, and it was a clean sweep for Raw. Raw, like I said, AJ Styles is great. Anything AJ Styles do is going to be awesome. You feel me? So AJ Styles looking great as ever. Clean sweep. Then after that match, we got Sasha versus Asuka, and that was a great women's match. It started off slow, and then Sasha Banks kind of ticked off Asuka when she left the ring ropes up for her, assuming that Asuka was slow. Then it kicked into gear, and then it turned into a great wrestling match. And then it became reversal after reversal after reversal, with Sasha getting the roll up and beating Asuka. I wanted Asuka to win, but the loss didn't make Asuka look weak, which is a great thing, and I'm kind of happy about that. Also, we got a very intense rivalry with the Street Profits versus the New Day, and that match came off really cool because in a way we're seeing New Day looking at the gentleman stepping in their door. You know what I'm trying to say? So the New Day came out dressed up in their Gears of War gear from Gears of War, the game. And if you haven't seen it, it's one of the coolest things I've ever seen in wrestling. Like they had really had the Gears of War armor coming out, so it was a hell of an entrance. And backstage, the Street Profits cut a great promo, a powerful promo, an amped promo, and I felt it. We got the tag match started. Great wrestling, great fundamentals. Kofi and Montez got in there, and they're great together in the ring. And for Montez is, I see a bright future for him when he breaks away from the tag scene. Definitely a US or Intercontinental title run, and if he bulks up, maybe a World Heavyweight Championship run. In the end of that match, the New Day lost, and the Street Profits got the win. And I felt like it was a passing of the torch in a way of the team from the past and the New Day passing it to the Street Profits for this day. But it was cool to see that good sportsmanship and camaraderie for both teams, which I liked a lot. Then after that, we got into the 5-on-5 women's match, and this match was hilarious. It started off a little bumpy, a little messy, and then we got into the situation with Lana, where they don't want Lana in the ring. So Nia Jax tells Lana, "You stay on the apron and you don't move." They get in there. They start doing elimination after elimination. So then the whole team on the women's side gets eliminated, and it comes down to Bianca Belair. And like I said, Bianca Belair, I love her, and she cut up. Bianca Belair was in there. She got the roll up over Lacey Evans. Then she got back into action, and then her and Shayna Baszler, they went nuts. Shayna Baszler had her in the Kakina clutch. She gets up, crossed the rope, wouldn't give up. Shayna Baszler would not break the hold, forcing the ref to disqualify Shayna Baszler. So then it comes down to Nia Jax and Bianca Belair. So they're going at it. They're going at it, and they're throwing each other around. Nia Jax tries to put Bianca through the table. Bianca doesn't go. The ref's counting. Bianca throws Nia over the guardrail. She tries to make it. The ref hits 10, and the person on the apron win, and that person on the apron was Lana. And it was so funny because nobody wanted Lana in the match. She's been receiving a lot of bullying. She even had a Chronicle special, which I say go out and watch, talking about how she felt bullied and how like people telling her like to kill herself, which is kind of harsh. But you know how online is. And it was good to see Lana get that moment because I think she needed that moment to take a breath of fresh air and was like, it'll be okay. You won. And as much as I'm kind of shocked to say it, Lana was the sole survivor for the women's Raw team. And then let's get into business, guys. We got to the main event. The main event was Roman Reigns, the tribal chief of SmackDown, versus Drew McIntyre. And this match had all the bells and whistles, great entrances. And when they went face to face, you felt that moment. You literally felt that moment. And they hold the two title belts up against each other. It was such a great moment, and you could just feel the energy in the air. And the match started off a little slow, which I was happy about. Like they were both filling each other out, and I'm happy they just didn't go balls to the wall. They were filling each other out and rolling around, and then they kind of like testing each other out. And then we got to the point of, Roman likes to talk a lot of trash, and he was like, "You'll always be my number two. You'll always be my number two." And then Drew McIntyre hits Roman with the Glasgow kiss, and then it kicked into action big time. And so they're fighting around, they're rolling around. They go outside. Drew runs at Roman. Roman catches him for a Samoan drop on the table. The table doesn't break. Roman picks him up against and hits another Samoan drop to go through the table. Roman stands back up. The referee's get in the ring, get in the ring. Roman's not done yet. He spears. Drew stands up and spears him through the guardrail, almost trying to knock down the Thunderdome TVs. I'm like, holy shit. They get back in the ring, and Roman's talking to himself. And Roman was like, "You think you changed? You ain't changed shit." And like I love that moment. And he went for the spear. Drew ducked. Drew hit the rope. Claymore! But Roman fell into the referee. Here comes Jay Uso, who was the loser and eliminated in the first match of the night. No winner. He comes down. He super kicks McIntyre. Roman goes for the pin. McIntyre kicks out. So Roman and Drew, they start crisscrossing each other, and Roman tried to go. Drew tried to go for another Claymore. He gets kind of confused around. Roman cracks him with the spear. Drew kicks out. So Roman's been doing a new submission, the guillotine. He puts Drew in the guillotine, wraps Drew up in the guillotine. Drew passes out. Uh, so I was just shocked. I was just like, wow, because like Drew is really good, but it doesn't hurt Drew because I look at it like this: I'd rather pass out than tap out, and I rather pass out than get pinned. So to me, it doesn't hurt Drew, but it makes Roman look like a total badass.